The system is designed to allow management of large numbers of SKUs effectively and efficiently through the exception process. Exceptions are designed to specifically flag items and situations that need detailed review for potential action to ensure service level to our customers and optimal inventory. Most exceptions are generated every weekend at the same time as the weekly forecast refreshes and will stay on your dashboard until cleared or new exceptions are calculated the following weekend. Before we dive too deep, let us understand the concept of standard deviation, which is the basis for many of the calculations within the purchasing system. Standard deviation is the measure of how spread out numbers are. If we use sales, for example, the more random and erratic the peaks and valleys are in sales of an item, the higher the standard deviation will be. On the other hand, an item that sells very consistently week to week would have a very low standard deviation. Seeing demand that is a large number of standard deviations above or below the average is an unusual occurrence that requires review and possibly adjustment. The first exception we will cover is called unusually high demand, which looks at demand spikes that exceed a number of standard deviations from the average. This allows the system to flag these items to further review if manual adjustments may be needed to prevent possible customer service level issues. Next, we look at the unusually low demand exception, which flags items that sales has decreased by a number of standard deviations. These exceptions should be reviewed for potential over-ordering or shelf life concerns that result from a sudden drop in sales. The next exception, called demand trending high, looks at how the forecast is reacting to sales trends. If sales is growing unusually high each week for 3 weeks in a row, it will create demand trending high. This requires manual review to ensure that the forecast is able to keep up with unusually high and repeating sales increases. The demand trending low is the opposite exception, where sales has been decreasing unusually large amounts for 3 periods or more, creating concerns that the forecast is not reducing quickly enough. The system creates some other exceptions and flags that need review and appropriate responses, but the 4 we talked about today are the most important ones that will assist you to be proactive in managing your inventories.